When two gods wait on the window-sill, the wick of the world is burning still. But when one god in triumph shouts, the candle of the world goes out. The Quartet for the Dusk of Man, Tycho Ephemeris Brahe. On the rain-slick precipice of darkness, Episode 3, Prologue, Enter the Raven. The keeping of secrets is mankind's constant enterprise. Reasons to hide an idea are manifold and various, though the methods tend to fall into a few major themes. Murder is classic, if a bit traditional. These days, one rarely sees this sort of thing in the finer sects. Even the ways these wretched creatures keep their secrets are themselves secrets. To wit, the Malharium Harushah has so witched their Horgemir that it cannot even be Friggan. The inculcate order never consists of more than a single individual at any given time, and, upon whispering their mysteries to another, they disappear altogether. The gelded acolytes, upon reception of the order's revelatory payload, are castrated. The lesson there is that, when one is considering a cult, they should pay very close attention to the name. A third method is incredibly straightforward: to do nothing. The number of people genuinely in the market for terrible wisdom is incredibly small, after all. People don't actually want to know what sinister force suspends the earth in space. They'd die on the spot if they knew why a maple's cunning leaf sprouts its 3 blades. Not only do they not want to know them, they aren't aware that these are things to know. There are innumerable caches of eldritch scholarship yawning wide as a jowling megacraw, simply because nobody in their right mind gives a shit. For example, breaking into the Startling Developments Detective Agency consists of 1. Wanting to do so, and then 2. Opening the door. Chapter 1. The Family Business. A father and son walk together, in a park, along a stream, holding hands. They are walking as though there is a crack in the very earth between them, starving and treacherous, apart as they can be while still nominally being together. It might not be entirely appropriate to say that they are holding hands. It may be more correct to say that the father is holding the son's fist. The weight of it is tremendous. "Father," says the boy, pausing to assemble the thought entire. "Yes, son." "At the dusk of man—" "Ah, this." The father recalls how the answers once evaded him also, glinting like minnows, his mind seeking but empty. In the end, his brother Erasmus, his son's namesake, made him understand the right of it. But this son has no brother. At least, no brother worth the name of Brahe. "At the dusk of man," he says, the notion picking up speed. "What will happen to my friends at school?" An idea explodes. "What will happen to my school?" "Nothing," comes the father's reply. "Nothing will happen, because there will be nothing." He pats the shoulder reassuringly, notes that it appears to be having the intended effect, and decides to embellish. "There will only be peace." "Peace isn't nothing," replies the son. "Peace is a thing." Not a great idea, all things told. "Sometimes I let the poetry of it get the better of me," sighs the father. "It will be nothing and nothing. Be patient, you'll know for yourself, soon enough." And this last bit comes with a smile attached. "It won't be long now." His son's hand drops out. "Then why can't we make the most of it?" he screams. "Why do we have to ruin everything?" "Why can't we keep it?" says he, as though the child were speaking of some ragged stray. Ragged stray wasn't a bad way of considering it, actually. It being the universe, of course. Filthy, exhausted thing that it was. "We could keep it," he repeats, rephrasing it, trying without hope to spin the tumbler on his father's heart, to find it. We could make it better." The father kneels, enfolding the child. The boy's tear-slicked cheek is hot as a brand. "No," he says, "that is not good enough."